So the internet issues we had, they're probably related to the bad weather. Like I said, that's kind of thing here. But since it's kind of good weather here, I thought I tried to stream. So I made it to the end of the Crucible, and this is pretty much the end boss fight up there. But before we jump into that, I have been playing around with a few other weapons. I also found the tool weapons corresponding to the set, so we now have all the bonuses, material or key consumption, and that actually does quite a bit for me actually. It really makes the fist less key hungry, and attack bonus on strength, that is nice. So we might change our status a little bit later on. We will see. Either way, that happened. And besides that, I also have been testing like a little bit the other weapons. So I went for both the ninja and the samurai weapons. Starting with the ninja weapons, like that I love hatches, that is pretty clear already. But I also tried split staff. Split staff shows some potential. I also tried the Cursa Regama because that's like part of the set I have right now. But yeah, I'm not vibing with it. Like I hope that maybe with some of the moves, it would actually turn out better, and I would like it more. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Then, dual swords I didn't really try out. The tonfas we tried out earlier. They're pretty good too, and the clouds I still have to test. Then for the samurai, I tried the switchglaive. The switchglaive could be something, and I also tried the sword, obviously. Right now, the sword kind of seems pretty good as well. Like I tested it because it's like kind of part of my set, and I need to say it's actually pretty good. So to go over the swords real quick, and that's actually the one I'm gonna try for the coming boss fight too. It's like it has some kind of good things. Like just as the Odachi, it has Dragon Fang. Like Odachis have Dragon Horn, but they kind of do the same. They like steal spirit from the enemy. So instead of like critical striking them, you critical strike them, but you also steal energy. So that's really nice. Then of course assassination, pretty normal there. Then you have Sword of Meditation. This is a little bit of a risky move, because like the longer you walk, the more damage it does. But if it actually hits, it actually does quite a bit. Then I have a Morning Moon Impact. That it's pretty nice hard move. Then Sword Dance, although those are not really important, like Sword Dance and Tempest. That's like to brute force an enemy. And then we have a quick draw. This thing I tested out. This thing is pretty good actually, because you can kind of spam it. You just like rush it to an enemy, and if you like connect with them, you jump up and do the lightning. You also have that in the normal version, but we already had the upgrade with the lightning. Oh, wait, is that? I think I have that on low stance. We'll need to check. Then you have Blue Moon. That actually increases your attack. That really goes well with Sword of Meditation. No. Then for the mid stance, we have a few other things. We have a reversed impact, like that little ground shaking move. That's not really important. Here instead of like the quick draw, we have a tiger sprint, so you chase down the enemy. Then we have a flowing shadow, like you do 3 rapid attacks and you circle around the enemy. That's actually a pretty good move as well. Then we have a severing spin. It's like where you sheath your sword and do like AoE attack. That's really nice. Also gives you some AoE, so that's really nice too. And then this I have done low stance, the flowing water. That's basically a parry, and if you where is it? Here. And if you do it, you dash through the enemy and like you sheath your sword away and damage them. It's not the huge damage. It's not like massive, but like it gives a nice attack. I'm not gonna lie. Then we have the lightning still. Actually, I might try here the sword dance instead. And then this is also kind of nice. Like after a quick attack, you can like dash away and you turn around and do like some slashes while doing your sword away. Like it has some things going for it. So I'm definitely gonna try it. Before we jump in the boss, let's see. It's not too bad. But like, especially like Heavenly Strike is like really nice. But it has to connect. You see, if you don't connect, you don't do much of anything. But if it connects, it does like decent damage. And also builds up lightning. And then this combined with the damage boost is really nice. And on this we have the sword here. Yep. A very versatile moveset, if I need to be honest. Like you have some AoE, you have some status build up, you have like lightning status build up, but it's like arguably one of the better, or not maybe the best status effect you can actually build up. There was only one move that I kind of was curious if I picked that up. I'm just not really sure. Where it was, that's the sword of meditation. Light in darkness. What is that? And which stands do all have shadow sword? Because that was the thing that was you have shadow sword. Like I said, that I need to like get to know the weapon a little more. Obviously, if you play like a long time with one weapon, Yeah, so it's like heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. So you see that's like the energy you steal, obviously, because our energy is full. And that one is really nice as well. But like, what is the heavy light to heavy? That actually reminds me of a move from Sekiro, like Ichimon. Especially the Ichimon double is really good as well in that game. And that's kind of why I took it, because you know it's like this sword slash going down that can really do quite a bit of damage. And for the ninja, we're still running the full set. I might switch to my hatches, we will see. But without further ado, let's take a look at the boss. I really expect he's gonna be our friend or something.
ネギツネめ、無駄骨だったな。これで都は裸も同然。
Oh no, it's him. And I think with the Sword of Meditation you can actually do some nice one-shot builds. Because it's also counted as like a material aura, so like since our current build is a little bit like that. Oh, is that our friend that like turned into an eagle? Yeah, it is. So I thought it would be corrupted, but like it seems that he's actually doing kind of fine. Oh, it was like more like a living weapon transformation. I thought it transformed into like a yokai, but somehow remained good. I need to say that the boss design in this game, dude, they really did a nice job. Okay. Seems a little fast. I thought like let's build up for a Sword of Meditation move, but that didn't quite go as planned, did it? He's fast, I'm gonna give him that. So let's see. So this is the thing, you see you need to walk and then that, you see, that was like, for like one hit, that's quite some damage. But it's a little risky because it takes quite a little bit of wind up and you want to be like a little bit far from the enemy, but not too far. You see, like doing this, and then doing that, but the hitbox is also a little small, so like the
その程度か愚か者め
I'm not gonna lie, I need to like get used to the new weapons a little bit. I definitely want to try the claws for the ninja too eventually, because like I have fist here, and like from the fist I'm really really satisfied. So maybe I will be satisfied about the claws too.
こそ武家の棟梁なり行くぞ
And it does like quite a bit of key damage as well. The He's quite aggressive though, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not doing my absolute best to like defeat him. It's just like giving myself a little bit of chance to also like get used to the weapon a little bit, because that's kind of what you have samurai compared to like samurai compared to ninja is like, with the samurai you need to get used to like the three stances of a weapon. I don't think that this move, the parry, like, I don't think it works for this guy. No. Like, especially from that move, I'm quite a fan though. It goes pretty fast. And it does actually really nice stamina damage too. I think he's gonna be kinda resistant to wind, obviously. see this, you can like spam a little bit. So that makes it a really nice move too. But like I said, it's a little bit getting used to as well. But after doing it a few times, let's actually see how it will perform if I like try a little harder and do a little bit better my best to actually beat him instead of playing around with my moves. It's a little bit a pity that we didn't have the ability to put the lightning also on the mid stance, because then you have the lightning and the AoE attack like both on the same stance. I don't think he's the best practice boss though. Like he's like a little bit fast. He also has a he's like fast. He quite has a bit of moves. Like especially for that like Sword of Meditation is actually like a little bit too fast. But you can see the damage it does. Like yes, it is risky. Yes, it's not a and that's why the attack bonus is actually kind of nice to have on your blade, because like that way the high stance becomes like a little bit your... Ooh, wasn't paying attention there. I mean, I saw it coming, but like I didn't dodge very well. That way the high stance becomes like a little bit your high risk, higher war stance. But that being said though, I don't think the samurai is really gonna do it here. Not just for the weapon, but like it's a little bit too fast, obviously. It's time we get to the blacksmith too. I already cleaned out my weapons and my gear. Yeah, it was also my best action. Yeah. Bow downs. That's but this combo, that just to get a bit a few of the other things. Also, this now. I mean, hatches are, if you ask me, one of the strongest weapons in the game without a doubt. They have high mobility, they actually have high damage as well. Just that one move, eh? With the samurai you can block that though, but like later I will actually try with my fists, because the fists are obviously my main weapon. My entire build is around it. I think the reason why the hatches are so OP compared to like the other weapons, for the ninja, I think is because the hatches combine the perfect mobility that the you see, that's also a little bit of thing, like I can just throw that out, and like if he's charging at me or something, I almost like just dodge behind him. Yeah, he has me here. But yeah, I also didn't like summon someone, so that was a a little bit stupid. That actually, together with the damage over time, actually makes for a very nice. But I should really not get hit by that slashing move, right? Because that. I think that's the only move that like the ninja has a harder time with, for the simple reason that like compared to the samurai can actually parry, and even if you don't parry, like the samurai has quite a bit more when it comes to like blocking and like being able to sustain that. Also, the damage that you take with the samurai is obviously less than what you take with the ninja. And I'm having the wrong weapon. You see, that was like the parry there. He's like pretty mobile though. I'm gonna give him that. So I think the hatches will still be the better bet here. I just need to work on my dodging from that one move. I think if I play smart with edges, like a little bit aggressive but not too aggressive, and like wait for my openings, then He dashes so much. He dashes so much. It's like borderline annoying. Like you don't have to run after him, but like it's like kind of close. You know, it's like I almost feel that I have to run after him. Okay, that's that already. And now we're actually more looking for an opening. I think this could be something. Well, there kind of was an opening, but we I think the mid stance will be the best bet here. The sword of meditation is not gonna work. He moves too much. But it's a little bit of pity though. Huh? I would have loved to use it on him, but I think that's together with this move, because this move actually does quite a bit of key damage. I just need to lock in and do it. Okay. We will find a sword on top of this. Speeded at that, dismiss him. Oh, he's so fast though. Talking about the bad starts. Um, okay. The the problem is a little bit with the summon, like actually when he's in his yokai form you kinda wanna wait him out a little bit. But like a lot of those summons, what they do is like they keep fully attacking him, and that is like kinda not too bad, but like he deals a lot of damage. He has a lot of more bullshit in his other form, so it's like oh damn it. I was like switching to my other items, so I had my healing, and at that moment he struck down the that wind earthquake attack. And I'm not gonna lie, like I think that's like his most deadly attack if you get hit by it. I'm just waiting him out a little bit now until he's like out of his yokai form, or at least like out of the realm. That's mostly what we're That's it. Now we're gonna slow him down a little bit because I would like to activate my Luckbringer. There we go. No. He's going. Oh no, wait. That is like kinda in our like in our ultimate form. That's kinda nice. I know we played around a little bit with him. I know that we like. Like I said, I know we played around with him a little bit. I know that that he beat us a few times, but like still not too bad. I wonder who the Guardian Spirit is gonna be for. I kinda hope for the Samurai because like so far the ninja got most of the spirits, I think. I should have slashed him on the spot, dude. Why did my charge have to like come in between? Like he's obviously a douchebag, yeah. Like even like now he's like kinda pure of the corruption. Actually, the thing that she's wearing is like, I believe, the Omio set. And I'm kind of curious for one thing is like the Omio set is like, would that make like Omio magic really a thing again? Because like Omio is not really dead, but it's like still kind of separate.
命は希望はつながる
Well done, little spirit. It is indeed a samurai spirit. I will still need to go through my weapons though, just to see if I picked something up of value. But like I ordered them a little bit differently, that they're like that are like with every type, so you can instantly see from a type which one you all have. Found with the Shogunates. That's a new thing. But to art key consumption, blaster accumulation, life recovery, Yoka realm, spirit force, helm, damage bonus, spirit force. Don't. It's probably going to be a samurai saddle. For one, that is better. This way of sorting things out makes it a little easier to like see if you have any new gear pieces and if they are yes or no better. Like you see, this one is better. So we're gonna unlock this one, and that's inheritable, so that's why we kept that one. Especially for like different sets, it really makes it a lot easier. But level is then like better to find the better weapons and stuff. Seems that we still have straight through 230. So you see, that makes it a lot easier to instantly go here and see what's better. Same here. Because of that inheritable, we kept that. Mm. So this one is also better on the defense side. Mm. It's not better. And here, um, I'm just going quickly over them. Those I still need to like clear out, but I haven't found where to like sell or dismantle them yet. So I'm just quickly going over it, just so there's no new marks there. We do pretty much the same thing here. But those things I definitely need to clear out and like. But you know, having like all of them so far is not always bad because like some give like certain bonuses and then it's like kind of handy that you kind of have all of them. So this one is slightly better, but if they're not from a set, you barely never have to really keep them around. Although this one over 1,000, that is kind of nice. Um, I don't think we have any other that goes so high already. Yeah, this one goes over 1,000 too. That's 1,300. Spirit Force final grapple damage, luck, key damage versus activated enemy. It's not too bad. Spirit Force. So we're gonna keep this one. It's just like an Audacia that goes above 1,000 is a little rare to find for now. Like axes and stuff, they they shoot out there pretty damn easy. I think it was for the wind. For the crucible we kept that. Oh, wait, is that? No, wait, that's the sword for the Nioh set. Trigger Fang we already have, so we can get rid of that. Sword of Meditation we also have, so also no need to keep that. Pretty cool fist. They're pretty nice too. all the heads, not really regular troop. I think that's what we kept for I think pretty much when our equipment load wasn't really really good yet when it came to supporting our gear. Um, I think that's all the helmets. Misfortune, 8 hands. We already had this one. Sometimes you also need to see like this purple obviously has more bonuses than yellow and blue. So like even though they are stronger, is it like really worth it? We're only talking like 2 and 4 armor that you get more, so is it really worth it? No. But it's like a purple one, for example, so we can replace that with the old purple. This as well. Nice defense upgrade. And here too. And I think we're it is example. Um, Skip that one. I'm gonna be pretty happy that my gear is sold again. It's also all the God of War, so we probably have one over here. We're nearly there, eh? One more, or like 2 more, and then God of War, but we have that one over here, so that's fine. And one more. So that's more defense. So that's a nice upgrade from the set that we're even using. Um, the 7. So you see, that is like a good example. Like, yes, this has more bonuses, but this obviously is quite a defense upgrade for like more than 30 points. So like I think just 30 points, whatever. It's just obviously more worth it to upgrade there. There, with that being done, the first thing we're gonna do once we're out of here is go to blacksmith. So we obviously have to speak to them here. And it seems that we still have to do that first, so let's do that first. Because I cannot leave this place now.
この枝があれば霊視を取り戻せるはず。あなたは旅立っ
No.
私にも理解はできる。兄上の目指す道が。だが罪なき犠牲の上に築く太平など私は許せぬ。兄上が再び道を誤らぬよう私にも理解など兄上
旅立つ準備ができたのですね。ならばこちら
So I think we actually go pretty much to a new zone as well. But we're first gonna check on the hideout, obviously.
旅立つ前に命をつないでください。ぜひあなたの手で。これで希望の光は輝き続けます。
竹千代殿、貴公の女性に感謝を。
So I guess we're gonna time travel again. I knew it, I knew it. So that seems to be the next one. Looks kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie.
光の先にある真実をその目で見届けてください。
So I'm quickly gonna see, I think we go back in time. I mean, going forward in time only seems the bad choice here.
静まって。私がわからないの？
Oh, that's her again, I see. She seems like kind of possessed, but also like still kind of by her senses. Mm. So yeah, we're obviously in Nioh zone. Oh, we're going. No, we're going back in time.
かように巨大な木々わらわも初めて見るのこたびはいずこへ飛ばされたのかまずは先ほど飛び去ったあやかしを追ってみようぞ
I do like the statues here though. So let's see, a spirit for storage. Skin consumption, life recovery, real absorption. That's kind of nice. Faster key recovery when I deflect. That's also nice item. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's not a spirit that I would currently use, but nonetheless, it is nice. So it seems to make some ring of fire or something. And that's a little bit the same as her. Where she also gives you wings. But I'm not really satisfied with her thing. Like the only thing she does is like throw out a tornado, and my hatchers do kind of do that already. That is good for like a living weapon. Although it's not something that I can currently have. For here, I kind of want to go back to the unshakable that I had. Because I went for the structure arts increases 10% of the amount of elemental damage and says element buildup dealt by strong attacks and material arts while art proficiency is active. So basically, if I have any element on my fists, and I do like some kind of a strong attack or a key thing, then I get stuff from it. It's kind of nice. But first things first, though. It's really time to go to the blacksmith and check on all the stuff that we might have here. So she has a thing for us again.
なんて素晴らしい出来栄えこの一振りを見てるとそうだ私には憧れの人がいた気がする後世に名を残したそんな凄腕の投稿がいらっしゃい
Look at that, that's almost over 600 pieces that we had. So it was really time to clear that out. For Soul Course we still have to clear out, but
土産話はあるのだろうな。
it's not the worst thing. Eh? Mm.
し
He doesn't have anything. Did I add any fireballs? No. That went up a little bit. That is nice. So here we have around 4 points. Increase attack, that could be nice. I think I might go for the living artifact. Not really anything here. Might go for that. Just to maybe try and make it a little bit more viable to block when she's in the ninja stance. I think for the rest we don't have anything that we really want at the moment. Yeah, that will be kind of good right now. So we still have quite a bit of gear, but like it's mostly the gear that we keep or that are from sets or something. One thing that I will be doing eventually as well is like take all the crucible weapons. So like you see, like besides obviously having I feel that I already had like this, but it's like my best tonfas at the moment as well. It's like I have like quite a few more crucible arts that I definitely want to start leveling up. So I think I will actually start doing that at the moment. So we're just gonna get some crucibles here. Don't I have any crucible weapons here? No, no. Seems that all the crucible weapons are in the ninja. Well, doesn't matter. Then we're gonna play around with her a little bit. Until those things are leveled up. Quickly gonna see if we have any more missions that we might have missed. So we actually have 3 more here. And what do we get from those? Swords. Swords and some equipment. So obviously we first gonna like clear out the zones we didn't do before, the mission that we didn't. There's still that master here, but every time that I go there, he's not there at all. So, but we have like a crucible here. We also have that thing over here still that I still didn't seem to find. But nonetheless, we will have to go back. In order to clear the other missions here. How would that be all the way around like that? How do we get there again? No, that's the... Oh wait. Uh-huh. We got like killed by something. Oh, that's our brother again, or our cousin or whatever. So this might as well be like a pretty tight boss fight over here. Looking at all the graves, yeah, it's like remember the Demon of Pride that I have here? Like it's probably gonna be some kind of a boss fight like that. That we have again. Demon of Envy. Oh damn. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that went really well, but like, that she got me over there. That was a pity. That like, especially like those demons, like Demon of Pride, Demon of Envy. I mean, it are some tough boss battles. The best thing what you can do is like, here you obviously have like quite a bit of graves, so that is kind of good. If you don't have a lot of graves, let's say that you have like one or two, or none at all, that's worst case scenario obviously. But like those 3 blades over there, those you can still like summon into the fight. So it's better to like bring someone outside of the fight. That way, you saw me doing it already, is like, if this one dies, I have still 3 more summons to be there. And if you get close to them, they damn, okay. We will definitely keep trying it though, because like, the Demon of Pride is like one of my my best summons anyway, so like because the Demon of Pride is so good, I can only imagine that the Demon of Envy will be at least as good as the Pride one. I kinda wanted to do my electric attack there, but like she didn't really give me too much time to charge it up. That was not too good. Oh wait, the guy is dead. Oh, God. Oh God. This is really bad. I actually need to consider to have some passive healing in my build. And the thing is, she's like a little bit too high on health for me to like burst her down with like my spirit. So what I'm gonna try is like lower her a little bit. Yes, we got her. I'm not gonna lie, she was a lot easier than the Pride one. And after that you get like a little cutscene. It's also nice too.
家康様のたった一声で新たな将軍は竹千代に定まった。なぜ私ではなく竹千代だったのだ。むつまじき二人でいたかったが、もはや叶わぬ望み。
So he's your brother.
私が固く誓ったのだ。誰が将軍になるべきか、この手で示すと。
So like one thing that I do like about to like dive a little bit in the pride one is like in the pride one he kind of says that like he of course is like a little jealous of you that you become children and stuff like that, but he also loves like your paintings. And he actually wanted you to become like an artist, so like he could like become shogun, and then nothing would have happened, or so he says. But of course, you didn't become an artist. Hellfire Talisman. So it's a little bit like the thing, yeah. So instead of when used, this magical item sets fire to a wide area. It damages enemies. I wonder, is it like lasting or is it like gone in 1, 2, 3? That's kind of what I'm wondering. I think I still like the Pride one more. First of all, the Pride one is a higher level. It's 90, not 87. And besides that, just gonna keep leveling my strength for now. Like besides that, the part one also has like this bubbles that he shoots. Like you don't really see it here too much, but what he actually does is like he makes all those bubbles, and then he shoots all those bubbles towards the enemy, and that almost always builds up saturation on an enemy as well. We can have two obviously, but I'm kind of wondering for a few things though. So obviously we will get one of those again. But I just need to find the Demon of Pride. I can actually see it on my spells. There. I kind of want to try both ways. That is, first I want to see what the Hellfire actually does. I think it's not too bad, but obviously we kind of have to test it. Without testing anything, it's a little bit harder. Okay, let's. I think there's like a Cyclops nearby here, so we're actually gonna test it on, not on him because he's fire, obviously. There we go. Let's probably this way. It's kind of good that the spirit is gone. It's damaged a little more. But like, it's already going to be a summoner. Pretty much certain that that I'm gonna do with it. So we quickly go back to that spot for two reasons, or souls and testing it out. Let's slow him down a little bit. This is not the best tester bonus because those things are pretty weak. But I'm gonna showcase you why I prefer the Demon of Pride over the envy one. And that actually has one simple reason. At least when it comes to the spells. We didn't test the summon yet. So what you have here is like, here you do this big fire explosion, and although that's nice, if you actually take a look at the Hellstream talisman, it's like it does a little bit the same, where it like summons like water around you, but that water like lasts longer. You see, it creates all bubbles, and although I'm not gonna lie, the Hellfire is obviously a little easier to hit, more consistent, because like you can pretty much throw it down at the spot you want it and it will explode. Here with the Hellstream, you need to be a little lucky that enemies get hit by the bubbles, because the spamming is random. But like, I feel that you get a little more value out of this, even though it's less consistent over your spells than you get with the other one. So let's quickly compare those with each other. So like you see what you have with the Demon of Pride is like you summon him, you summon those balls, and he does like do the attacks, but it also shoots out those balls. Makes it pretty consistent. You see, that's kind of what you have. It's like, I'm not really too impressed about her little attack there, like a little flurry attack or a little combo attack. I'm not too impressed about that, and also it's like the fire, although it looks kind of cool, it's like, yeah, it's good, but it's not, you know, it's not wow, it's not. Like also you have those fire pillars, so like it doesn't really build up all that much. But still, I think she gives one of the highest stat boosts. Still. Better, that is 54 and 44. So yeah, you see, she still gives pretty much the most attack and almost the most defense from like the entire family pretty much. I don't really like the passive bonuses on it, but just like the increased attack and increased defense that I get from them is already kinda nice to have. That being said though, we will get our celebration thing back. And let's see what the levels are on it. So that's all thing. So we're gonna get that back, and we're gonna put it here. And since the Demon of Pride was still better, we obviously gonna keep the summon as our main. But like I already said, I will make a video about it if you didn't see it here. And you have something like, how did you get that summon? No worries. I will make a video about together with my ninja build. That being said though, we will now go here and or do we get there the other way? I I don't think so. I think this is like the only hole in the ground you pretty much have. Yes. That actually could get there before. Is a little funny. But I already think that I know where it is, so quickly gonna see. Also, how are my crucible weapons doing? This one is all the way up. So we're gonna have that. He didn't see us, that's good. Hmm. Why didn't we hit another one on hatches that we wanted? No? Hmm. Maybe not. What does this look like? The neighbors are doing some drilling, and my dogs are clearly not happy with it. Come down. Genoeg hè? After a strong attack. The reason why I do those crucible arts is really simple. It's just if I decide to like make a build with this weapon, then I have every possible that's overkill. So it was 1 health. I actually wanted to heal there, but I didn't switch yet. The one that I use here actually is like another one that I had from it, and that's actually the shapeshift strike. It's one that I really like. Pretty simple. Also, what you have is like you can do this, but you can also do like that. You see, by holding the button, you extend or don't extend the staff. I think it should be here. Find them to the black. Oh wait, I'll be right back. I got a phone call. That's my mother asking if she needed to bring bread. But like, where do I need to be? I mean, I get it that I need to find a source, but like, I feel that I'm right on top of it, and yet I don't see anything. I feel that they should have made those swords maybe a little clearer. Or is it like those you have to like defeat? Oh, you jumped all the way down, I see. Strange. But let's have a quick look. I believe we had another mission here as well. Now we have that. I believe that you throw him now with fire. That's nice. And here we have our eyes. It's not something that I really use all that much, but still, it's kind of nice that we have it now. Quickly, oh yeah, here is my battle scrolls. That's what I'm looking for. So that one is there.
そういえば頼朝殿の兵はもう新玉を生み出していないと聞きました。かつての所業を悔やみあやかし退治を進めているそうです。今は松尾大社のあたりで任についているとか。
やはり鞍馬山は霊山なれば気を乱さず修練に専念、古巣で初心に帰りより腕を磨けるというものだが、何かが足りぬ。もう少しでつかめそう。真に力ある者と手合わ聞こかたじけない互い
we can't spar with him.
全身全霊で参る。
Oh, it's yokai for him. Okay. I don't have the right weapons equipped for it at the moment, but that one did land. I'll go. Being fast and annoying is definitely in the family. Let's switch to our main weapons real quick and try that again. Because obviously with a weapon that actually has as good as no skills to it, that's obviously a little bit of a hard boss fight. Yeah, it's the soul core from the thing.
形
I kind of hope that he would stay in human form, then I could pretty much just obliterate him with fist, but ouch. With all his projectiles, he's pretty annoying though. So he did become a yokai. I first thought it was some kind of a living weapon, but he actually became like part yokai by being in that gate. I mean, I kind of expected it, but like most people that become part yokai, I don't know. I feel that should have been a burst counter. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel it with the burst counters from this. The burst counters from the second game were like way more reliable, if you ask me. I mean, there you could see like a red attack. You had like basically 3 yokai forms: Brute, Phantom, and yeah, that is it. Brute, Phantom, and Assassin. And like the Assassin had like this dash for a burst counter. The Brute had like a slap for a burst counter. And the Phantom had like some... The Phantom I don't 100% remember. But like they all had their unique moves for it. And like I feel that like there the things were much more reliable. Like especially the Brute was especially good at like burst countering, because what he did was like the moment you saw a red attack, it's like you could basically just slap the enemy, and it was good, you know, it was. And the burst counter was gone. Well, here it really depends with some with some moves. Some bursts like the burst that he has with where he comes down, that one is like pretty easy. And then like this one, I don't know, that I then like find a little hard. Is it just like the projectile you need to dodge, or like that thing you have to block, or or do you actually need to like stand close to him in order to burst him down? I think though, if we keep playing safe, we will be making it. Slow him down just to activate my luck bringer real quick. And I think that should kind of finish him. We got a little bit unlucky there. That the thing actually blocked the water balls. There we go. It's not too bad of a duel, but he's like very fast. A little bit annoying. I think we also get a smithing text. That's what I was after, the smithing text. I'm not gonna lie, I do actually like it. The fact that like if you now like pretty much beat someone, that you easily get the smithing text for like their weapons and their armor. Because before that was like also a little bit of hustle, you know, you like enemies and bosses did drop it, but it's like you had to like do them over and over and over and over again in order to get it. With that being done though, we can go back to our split path. I'm just using this until until this thing is leveled up, and then it should be pretty much all fine. That's a nice upgrade. But I will go over my gear later, obviously. With that being done though, it's let's see what we all have still up. That's not entirely correct. We do have more. Battle schools. Yeah, here. Yeah, that's the one we had. It seems that no wait, that's the new zone already. Let's quickly see where this is. It's all the way over here. Would that be in the area? Yeah, it seems so. Well, it was pretty big though. Can we go back? I don't think we can. Oh wait. Is it in here? Yeah, might just be in here. So we have to find something about that captain. It's probably gonna be somewhere. This doesn't feel right. I think that's actually something that the captain could be, but like for some reason I kind of seem stuck here. So what I might do is like just teleport somewhere else and try to hit from that way. Yes, this was oh, that is a captain. Okay, that's good. Let's I need to say it's
まだこの辺りにはあやかしがいるはずだ。拙者らは主命とはいえ今日に改まを呼び寄せてしまった。それゆえ武士のけじめとして今日に残るあやかしを片付けておる。お主も人にあだなすあやかしは捨ておけぬだろう。
So I guess we found what we had to find, and now we have to like escort this one to wherever he has to be. If we can avoid the wolf, we might as well do it real quick.
拙者はかつて平家に仕えておってな。平家に敗れた頼朝様を捕らえる命を受けていたのだ。そして人戸の岩屋で身を隠していた頼朝様にたどり着いた。だが武家の世を築くというあの方の理念に感銘を受けてな。拙者は頼朝様を見逃し後にお仕えしたというわけだ。拙者の玉城箱は頼朝様から真の証として賜ったものだ。本殿の北東にある広場に拙者の部下たちがいるはずだ。
I didn't drop his soul.
無事でおればよいが、一緒に来てはくれぬか。
So where do we have to go now? I think we can just fast travel there. Yes.
頭を守るだけでなく私の敵まで撃ってくださるとはかたじけない。
生き残りはおらぬか。だがお主のおかげで部下の敵は撃つことができたのだ。感謝いたす。さて一件落着と言いたいところだが、拙者は頼朝様から命を受けておる身。 義経に組みするお主を見過ごすわけにはいかぬ。非常と言われようとも主命とあらば是非もなし。その首もらい受ける。
Oh, sir, you should not have done this. But isn't that... Oh, thing is gone again. I'm afraid it might be for the whole week. But I was about to wrap up after this quest anyway, so you will not miss all that much. But I certainly hope it's this guy's gonna be gone and better. Well, he did defeat me, but that's fine. I will pretty much see you in the next stream anyway. But it's pretty much gonna like be bad weather here all week, so it might be that. But I also think there is a little bit more of a technical issues there. The only strange thing though is like it's pretty much only the stream that like is affected by whatever it is. Like for the rest, the internet works pretty fine here at all my devices, so I'm not really sure why that is. But we keep looking for a solution, and hopefully it is soon better. But with that being said, I will see you in the next one.